So for this one, we're using a mirror to plan some bank shots. And imagine that the mirror is perpendicular to your pool table. The sketch is going to show it on the same level with the pool table, but imagine that it is perpendicular. My first step is to aim it at my desired destination. And probably this side should be dotted because it's virtual, it's not it's just the image of it. What will happen is that the ball will contact the side of the pool table, and this is where you need to estimate a line normal or perpendicular to the edge of the pool table, and my angle of reflection will be equal to my angle of incidence, and I'll go into the pocket. So for this case, I want a one bank shot from the ball to the north bank and then into side pocket E. So this is the north pocket. I'm looking for side pocket E. So this is my destination. That is my virtual destination. So I will aim at that. When I hit it, there's my aim. When I hit it, it will reflect off the side. And again, I estimate a perpendicular line. And it will reflect at the same angle of incidence and land in my pocket. Without doing any other tricks, can I go into pocket F? Well, if I follow the same methodology and aim at virtual pocket F, when I hit the ball, it will land in real pocket B. It will not bank. So no, I cannot do that. Now it's asking me for a two bank shot. And to do that, I set up two mirrors. So in this case, it's a little bit hard to see. My ball is right here. My goal, I'm just going to work the example for you. My goal is to end up in pocket D, so I will aim at virtual pocket at the mirror image of D, and I will hit the ball there. There's my virtual image. That is my point of contact. So when I draw a perpendicular line, my angle of reflection equals my angle of incidence. If I draw a perpendicular line here, again I have an angle of incidence and an angle of reflection. And I land in pocket F. That was your example. Can I do the same thing and land in pocket E? Well, instead of aiming for the image of pocket F, I'm going to aim for the reflected image of pocket E and strike my ball there. And the dotted line indicates that it's just an image in the mirror. That is my point of contact, and that is the point that I will draw a perpendicular line. I'll also draw a perpendicular line here so that my angle of reflection is the same magnitude as my angle of incidence. And I have the same thing happen here, and I land in pocket E. Now, we want a 3-bank shot into the corner pocket C. So our goal is this one. Our ball is here. And I want to bank off the south side of the pool table, the north, and again the south into pocket C. Well, my first step is to choose my first bank based on virtual C. So I'm going to strike the ball there. And that is my point of contact. Now, I need to know my perpendiculars. Notice that these mirrors are all the same dimensions as the pool table, which helps this work. So I'm just going to eyeball it here. I've got a perpendicular there. I have a perpendicular there. And I have a perpendicular there. So these are perpendicular or normal to the sides of the pool table. So if I strike this with enough, if my ball has enough momentum, I will reflect at the same angle of incidence. And because of geometry constructions, which you hated doing, I will intersect this side at the same place that my reflected intersected the edge of the mirror. And now in this case, I'll have that angle, and my angle of reflection will be the same, and contact at where the perpendicular hit here. And when my angle of incidence equals my angle of reflection, I land in pocket C. Alright, this one's going to be a little bit different. We're going to bank off the adjacent banks of the table. So I'm going to start here. There's the ball. And it says a 2-bank shot to corner pocket F. So my goal is here, and I'm going to bank twice. So I'm going to bank off the west and then the north. So that is the direction I'm traveling. So my first step is to sight with virtual pocket F. Now the trick here is that this point of contact is the same distance as this. So that's the trick to do this banking on two different sides. When I do that, my contact point is here. And realize that when I'm aiming my ball, the only thing I can control, the only thing I can choose is my first contact point. So I hit the ball there. We have a perpendicular line going this way. So my reflected angle is the same as my incident angle, so those are the same. And now I draw a perpendicular line here, and my reflected angle will be the same as my incident angle. And I land in the pocket.